For more than 40 years, Dr. Benjamin Spock has been a kind of ultimate guru for child rearing, our most revered and respected authority on the subject. His best-known book, Baby and Child Care, has been translated into 39 languages and has sold over 30 million copies. He joins us now from Camden, Maine. Dr. Spock, you've obviously followed this issue over the years, and you have heard the discussion tonight. As of this moment, knowing what you do know about the subject, what is your opinion? Are you pro or anti-routine circumcision?
When I started pediatric practice in the 1930s, and when I wrote Baby and Child Care in the 1940s, I leaned in the direction of circumcision for two reasons particularly. One was the belief that existed then that women who were married to men who were uncircumcised were more likely to have cervical cancer. And the other reason was that sometimes when parents worried about small boys handling their genitals, consulted a doctor, some doctors said, well, maybe it's an irritation under the foreskin, let's circumcise them. Well, I knew from my psychological training, my psychoanalytic training, that this can be very disturbing to a boy.
To have a later circumcision.
Yes, to have a later circumcision considerably after birth. And in more recent years, as everybody recognizes, the belief that the uncircumcised male is more likely to induce cancer in his wife is no longer held, at least by a majority of physicians.
What about the more modern arguments now about sexually transmitted diseases and urinary tract infections? How does that influence your opinion?
Well, I think that those are relatively rare conditions, and I would agree that you don't want to do something to 100% of boys just because of a very slight difference in infection.
So you're still against routine circumcision?
I'm against routine circumcision, and I would myself, if I had a baby boy now, I would love to have a baby boy. I certainly would not want him circumcised, and if parents asked me, I would lean in the direction of saying, leave his poor little penis alone. There's not enough proof that there's any danger from that, and therefore let him be natural.
Dr. Spock, I want to get back to you to ask this question. Given your background, do you have any fear about the impact of circumcision on psychosexual development?
I think that it can have an effect on sexual development, and I think it also is not proven that babies have no residue left over of the pain.